Hello everyone, it's Shawna L. Francis. Today is September 20th, 2020. Welcome, I hope you're all doing great. It's beautifully sunny outside after a good week of just stagnant, smoky air here, so it's just lovely. Make sure you're getting plenty of fresh air and you're getting outside in nature and reconnecting to Mother Earth, especially before we head into the winter months where you're going to be hibernating and indoors most likely more of the time. I channel the Galactic Federation of Light. We are doing this now for several weeks in a row. I never really know what the Galactic Federation of Light is going to want to say, so it's very interesting for me. I'm learning along with you guys. We're talking about our personal awakening journeys. We're talking about the ascension. We are in the middle of a major transformation from a third dimensional Earth to a fifth dimensional Earth. And this is causing all kinds of amazing things to be happening here, all these frequencies coming in. Many of you are going through some major life transitions. I know I am. I continue to do so after 2 years really of my awakening journey starting. So just know that you're not alone, that you're starting to find your soul family. It starts here with us. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that we found each other. I truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. We really do need each other right now. I had an interesting kind of some guidance in one of the sessions I've had recently, and I thought this was interesting and I would pass it along. I had somebody say, and not the first time, there's been a couple of times this has come up. And the question here is along the lines of, well, can't you just connect to my guides and tell me what to do? So we're finding ourselves in these conundrums and these personal transitions and transformations and some very tough decisions coming up and confusion around what's happening here and where to go next. And we're kind of losing sight and faith in kind of what we used to know and our identities that we've created. So it's creating just a lot of, anxiety and just people not knowing what to do next. So, can't you just connect with my guides and tell me what to do? And what our collective team said was, doing that and just answering that question is like taking an Uber ride from A to B, taking an Uber ride. But what they want, what your guides are asking for, and my guides as well, they want to have a lifelong relationship with you, to be in dialogue with you on your journeys here, where you are working together with your intuition, your heart, your higher self, your guides in lockstep. And they said, while that, where you're telling somebody what to do is like an Uber ride, they want to give you the keys to the Ferrari. I really thought that was an incredible metaphor, an Uber ride versus having the keys to the Ferrari. So I'd like you to think about that and know this is true for each and every one of you. So let me know if you'd like help with this. It really is. It's a joy of discovery, guys. This life and where we're going. It's new territory. It's delightful. It's surprising. It's hard. It's scary. It's challenging. We are up to the challenge. We're up to the challenge here, guys, to see this through. We are the army of light here on the ground. And what we're doing here and embodying love and light and listening to our hearts and following our guidance and being in touch with something so much larger than what we ever thought was possible. This is important. It's so important. So with that, I will go ahead and get quiet here and we'll see what the Galactic Federation of Light would like to say. Hello, beautiful beings of light here on Earth. Once again, it is an honor and a privilege to be here with you today. We are the Galactic Federation of Light. We are your humble servants. We are here to help you transform, transmute this planet from its 3D paradigm to its new evolved 5th dimensional existence. Each of you are playing an incredibly important role, and incredibly important. You as a singular being of light here on the earth, as you vibrate in a higher frequency and you join with the others who are vibrating also at this higher frequency, you are bringing the wave of light that will wash over this planet and change it forever. And this is a good thing, my friends. This is incredible. It is a time to celebrate. While in the short term, and from your 3D perspective where you're just beginning to wake up, you're waking up from your slumber, you are yawning, you're stretching, you're wiping your eyes, you're looking around, you are awakening for the first time and seeing your situation and seeing this earth from a new perspective. What is so challenging about this? What this means is that you are going to be shedding some very comfortable things that you've kind of come to trust and know and be complacent in on this earth. You are stepping into the unknown. You are creating change here. Normally, this is really hard for humanity, change. Even if what the current status is, if that's not great, not wonderful, challenging, hard, downright miserable, it's still comfortable in a way because you know it. So don't underestimate how hard it might be for some of you to, while you understand that this may be not the best way to live, to be in this planet, moving to something new can be hard, can be challenging. Your heart is going to know the right way to go. Your heart's going to be connecting to something much larger than the body and the mind. This is your soul. This is your heart mind. This is not your ego or your everyday thoughts. It's not your routine. It's not the dogma. It's not what everybody else is doing, what everybody else is telling you to do, what your ancestors have done, what history has proven. This is you stepping into the new, recreating yourselves, recreating this earth along with it. And this is all in the name of evolution, moving out of darkness and into light. It is monumental. And my friends, this fight for your sovereignty, for your freedom, for you to embody love and light and truly act, think, and behave from your heart center, it's worth it. It's so worth it. Are you not worth it? As you sit here and listen to this transmission, please just scan your body from top to bottom, starting with your head, down to your eyes, your mouth, your throat, your shoulders, your heart, your lungs, the bottom of your rib cage, your stomach, your abdomen, your hips, your femurs, your knees, your legs, your calves, your ankles, your feet, your toes. Have gratitude for this body. Have gratitude for your mind. Have gratitude for everything you've been able to experience here on this earth plane, in this human body that may or may not be failing you in certain ways. Gratitude. Have gratitude for what this is, for this experience. As an infinite soul made from love, when you're connected to that and knowing that and feeling all with one, you also crave to be in a body such as yours, to experience this denseness, to experience everything that comes along with being in a third dimensional environment. As hard as it is, It has presented you with some very unique challenges, unique experiences, ways that you are getting to know yourselves beyond any other way. This is an incredible opportunity for you to be alive and to be evolving. You haven't come here to be miserable. You haven't come here to shun your body. You didn't want to be in sadness and pain and suffering most of the time that you were here. You knew it would be hard. You knew there would be challenges. You knew there'd be karma. It would be intense at times. And all of you have experienced this roller coaster ride of these ups and downs, these hills, these valleys, this dark, this light. So we want you to be absolutely thankful for all that you are, all that you have been, everything you've experienced. For these are things that your soul has brought you so that you may learn and grow and evolve in your very, very unique way. You're not a victim of these circumstances. You're not a victim of your bodies. You're not a victim of others. How are you in accord with everything that's going on and has gone on in your world? As you begin to unravel this knot and really begin to straighten this out in your hearts and in your minds and your understandings, this concept of freedom, sovereignty, love, this knowingness that emanates from your heart will take over your entire beingness, where thoughts of sadness, anxiety, anger, fear, they don't rule your everyday worlds. This is not why you came here, to be just stuck and stagnating with these feelings. But part of the issue in moving past all this and really living your fullest life has been that there has been a darkness here, an influence not of humanity's making, that has exploited your innocence and your ignorance and made it a little bit harder to really grasp this light. You haven't really realized that you are a part of this world in that way. That's why we are here, is to help enlighten you to this, to help you understand that you are in choice, that there is a different way, even though it seems like that would be an impossibility, given what's going on here on this planet, given what's going on in your personal lives. It does seem that you are just getting fed this pile that you have to walk through, crawl up, overcome. It does feel very desperate at times for many of you. And we never, ever would mean to belittle or bemoan anything that you're experiencing. But my beautiful beings of light, we do want you to know you are in choice in terms of the reality that you create for yourselves, moment to moment to moment. You are in choice here. And this is extremely liberating, knowing this. As soon as more of you stop identifying with the idea of being a victim, victimhood, the sooner this planet will be free from its chains. The sooner you will be free, sovereign, beaming light and love, vibrating at a higher frequency that you're meant to vibrate at, understanding truly what this life is all about, what existence means, why you are here. This is a critical concept for humanity right now. It's critical because it puts you in the driver's seat. It strips away the illusion. It opens the curtains to a whole new way of relating to this world and to yourselves. It is the travesty of those of you who have come here only to feel so buried deep beneath the darkness that there's no light that gets in. Your souls are screaming to be heard, screaming to be known as love. There's so many amazing and beautiful things to come for this planet, things that you are a part of, things that you will be having a major hand in bringing forth into reality. Please, my friends, do you understand this? Please be open to receive all the love and energetic gifts that are coming to this planet from all of us here in the cosmos, your angelic friends, ascended masters, beings of higher light, your personal guides, your oversouls. Be open to receive this love, this light, this knowledge. This is who you are at your core. We are helping to remind you of this. Life doesn't have to be hard or miserable. These are your choices. The only thing we'd love for you to be worried about is how much light you can be beaming out from your center, from your core. What if this was the biggest thing that was on your mind, where you knew that the rest was being taken care of, where you knew that your soul is working very hard on your behalf, making sure that you are in abundance, you are cared for, you are loved, you are learning, experiencing all the things that you are wanting to experience here at this particular time. What kind of freedom would you have if you knew that everything happens in divine timing? That all your questions will be answered in divine timing? That when you are in lockstep with your heart and your highest excitement and your bliss, you are on the path, on the journey, on your mission. This can be your reality if you so choose it. It may require that you are shedding old beliefs about yourselves. And this can be hard because you're letting go of something that's known and trading it for something that feels unfamiliar. But at the same time, you feel that spark. You feel this energy around this idea. This is inspirational. It resonates with you at a very deep level. My beautiful friends, please make this choice today to know yourselves in a whole new way, making choices from a place of consciousness, deliberate choices for yourselves, what you're doing every day, how you're thinking, what you're judging, what you believe in, what you don't believe in. How you're caring for yourselves, honoring yourselves, honoring your physical bodies, honoring your hearts, even if that means making tough decisions. Welcome to the new world. We are here to help, we are here to serve, and we love you unconditionally. Please reach out for help. Pray for help, ask your guides for help, ask to connect to your highest self, your higher self, for your highest good. These are the keys to the Ferrari. your desire and your willingness, your openness, you embracing love will get you there. You are already there on many levels. With absolute love, we leave you today with this message. All right. Thank you, my beautiful Galactic Federation of Light, my expanded team, all of your guides, your teams, your higher selves. Thanks for showing up. Like they said, welcome to the new world. Love you all.